Commit to a style I've seen from BLG, where the desperately flashback towards his support. The ignite ticks over. Kyle juggles the aggro perfectly. And AL strike first for first blood, and they might go in potentially posturing. They're going for Shanji again. Get the crash down through the aggro, though not juggle as well. Flandre's gonna go down first. Flashes galore out. It's a disaster as AL going for seconds, and they bit off way more than they could chew. It's gonna get Aki even more accelerated. Just what the doctor ordered for that NMP comp, like you were talking about, Rude Dude. Feats of warfare secured.
Becomes pretty difficult, and NIP, they've recognized.
Good forward. Both teleports coming through. Kyle gonna go in with a two-man on top of Aki and Doinby. The bullet time gonna shred their backline though. Leave gets a complete value out of the Misfortune ultimate, and it's gonna wreck the fight. They lose Aki, doesn't get the reset, and Flandre with his Dominus pop is running for the backline, but he has to be the hope here for AL with his 80 carry off to the side. Loses the Dominus, and now the chase down comes across. Shanji sees a target, but it's Doinby to flash forward, find the Rune Prism to lock him through, and flashes for the Rune. Is there enough damage? Surely with the dredge line, they'll find it. Doinby gets the kill. Depth charge to find a second on a Kyle. NIP are running this game one. Depth charge comes through for PB and Shanji's just putting all of them in the meat grinder. Immediately eviscerates run. Doinby's gonna pick off Kyle on the backside as well. NIP are doing no. Oh, PP God interrupts the crash down from Kyle, sets up the bullet time so well. We hyped up both of these supports. Kyle's been impressive, but in game one, it's all PP God and NIP as they're just picking them up like shooting fish in a barrel. Hope's HP bar eviscerated without those two summoners. And this guy, but it's the Rune Prism into the bullet time. Doinby sets up his 80 carry well, and it's just all bets are off. What a start to our series. NIP come out and game of our day belongs to Ninjas in Pyjamas.
To try a very early dive hit.
Oh, wow. PP God picking off right where he left off with the Nautilus. Everybody's flashing for Kyle, and it's not going to matter. NIP just has something different. And Leave is winning it. Hope has to flash back towards his turret, but now Leave is stuck and left with Kyle and Tarzan, who are just going to bop him on down. Leave went for the hero play, and like so many 80 carries in your solo queue game. Flash, but he chases him, gets the Warthog flash kick. Doinby does it for his son's birthday. Happy birthday, kid. I just found a solo bolo for my squad. Cut down the wave, but it wasn't in time. The dive's still going to come through.
Oh,
Asher's
no.
going to land onto PP God.
The plants.
The Plants were taking up the turret aggro. Close from Hope, but it's Tarzan to go for his big first move, and boy, was it a big one. Flash impale on to Leave. There's no way in hell he survives. Ton of ultimates used here for God. They're going for Tarzan, gets the impale, but he's locked up by the Strangle Thorns, but he survives through it all. PP God gonna go down first. Doinby gets caught out by Shanks of all people, who throws him back into his team, and there's the install impact we needed from Tarzan. But AL have to come off the back of their engages. Tarzan to flash, find another impale onto PP God with the Renata ult as well, forces Shanji off the front line, and AL can do exactly what they do best, front to back and fly in with Shanks and Sand Soldiers. The back of NIP has been broken.
Have no response to this AL team fight. The 5v5 is just favored for them.
Doinby waiting on cooldowns as Flandre chases him through, but it's a snipe from halfway across the map. Thank you, Hope, courtesy of Flandre.
What is important, and AL
It's a saying for a reason. Asher, ooh, good ramp stance there for Shanji, is going to neutralize it. Solar Flare doesn't hit Tarzan for a stun, so he impales Shanji and serves him up. To come through as well and cuts off any escape for PP God. Doinby trying to find a 1v1 with Shanks, but he just doesn't have the damage, doesn't have the juice, the sauce to tangle, wherever you want to phrase it. Doinby's on the back foot now. Aki flashes to safety, but the burn gets him, and NIP are just scattered to the wayside. There's nothing for Doinby to do but get chased down by Tarzan, who gets the impale. He sighted him out and knocked him down. Tarzan may have floundered in game one, but he's stepping up big to try and force a 1-1 bout. AL versus NIP.
It's a 4-0, and Leave dies as well. Hope goes forward, flashes in and finds the ace.
Just as expected, a 1-1 split to start it off, and game two marked by two big words: Tarzan's revenge. Here's Aki does snuff out Tarzan. L gonna throw down the hook.
Leave.
Stacks on top of Leave. Does the volley bear get the big shield in time? Yes, that's first blood. Leave goes down. AO claimed the first big kill, but now it's flashes galore. Hope trying to create distance. Aki one auto away, goes back in, finds 2 kills next to Pyjamas, who's gonna get it all done on his own. Bard gameplay, baby. Feats of warfare for Ninjas in Pyjamas. Remember Summoner list, but the hook comes through onto Pyjamas from the hero of the last fight to the victim of the next, courtesy of Kyle.
Portrait, but even still, Shanks probably.
Pyjamas, unfortunately for him, Tarzan flies out from off screen to make sure that even with his heroic Bard play, he does fall. Pyjamas down. Doiby committing the Between Worlds does force Tarzan to Stormbringer out, but he turns the head on to Aki. Does have the Trickster, which unfortunately for Kyle was the one that he ends up hooking. Shanks going in now next. We're just stopping ultimate after ultimate, but not finding any success. Kyle lands a hook, but it's onto the Wukong. Melee pops the Cyclone, goes for Shanks of all people. This Victor is cornered. Down he goes. There's an all-out on the backside from Flandre. He's going to trade Pyjamas. Killer Instinct back across for Hope. And he's starting to cook here. Flashing forward, gets more plasma stack. Pulling NIP apart by the seams. They have to deal with so many big issues. They can't give soul, but they can't fight without the ultimates. There's the Cyclone. They do Keeper's Verdict out. Shakes as well, but Hope just gets to kite back and turn this fight on its head. Killer Instinct, the namesake of the Kaisa ultimate, showing true in not only practicality, but themes as well. AL have awoken, and what a beast they've turned into. Ace, soul, everything to anyone's legend.
Yet, and AL are awoken.
This is the back-breaking game here. 1-1. Kaisa, like, lack of damage for the diving. When you're just this far ahead, it just doesn't matter. And I appear gonna have to start getting desperate. Was that hook through the Tempered Fate, Kyle? Maybe showed off some new Blitzcrank tech. The portal not gonna save Shanji. Keeper's Verdict down is gonna send Flandre sky high, and Kaio's far too deep. Shoulder to shoulder, looking for the turn. Flandre's far too low again. Is another opening for NIP, found by Doiby. They find the root as well. It's Hope knocked down. Chaos thrown to the wind along with Caution. AL had everything. They had Baron, they had Ocean Soul, but NIP will not relent. Out of nowhere, they found themselves 4 kills at the most critical juncture. But now they've just opened up the floodgates here and allowed NIP to gain back confidence, and they're just mowing through them one at a time. They're just forcing 1v1 after 1v1. Kyle falls again. How much more can NIP push for with the Otacon revive?
Nice and healthy. The fake death's still live for another minute, and AL want more.
Why not? Take more turrets. You get a revive if you drop, so just start dropping AL members like flies. Down goes Flandre. Here's a revive through Cyclone up here for Aki. Doesn't matter if he drops. He's got himself another revive. Tarzan's flash ulting to find more of these revives, but Leave with his own execute is turning heads. Tarzan knocked down. They do send Leave back to the fountain, but NIP have already claimed more and more kills, more turrets, and it's a kill on the Hope again. Fought out by AL. They're going to have to fly in. It's going to have to be a hero from Tarzan, potentially your MVP, as he gets Brunson going into the pit, and it's a secured Baron by Leave of all people, and now NIP can fly high, looking for the X Factor in this game. Shanks thrown to the wall. He goes down first. The rest of AL scattered to the wayside. Baron and Elder both in the hands of NIP as they look to steal this game 3. And he's leaving with the win. Hope flies into the Killer Instinct, gets completely popped. There goes down the Kaisa. Complete pandemonium in game 3. AL throw away a win. NIP steal it and go on to match point.
Maokai can go top or jungle. The Karma can go to
entrance. They're going all in for Tarzan, but he flashes himself back to safety. The blast cone will not save him from the ignite. Doinby, of all people, claims first blood for NIP. Sail with blinking health bars. Shanji uses his passive to get a huge heal. He's going to survive. Hope commits his flash to get away from Doinby, who's trying to find a big mantra Q, but nobody's low enough, and it's going to whiff. Another flash from Shanks. I think we've burned every goddamn flash we have, but finally, AL strike for the feats of warfare. 3 kills as they win our first big skirmish. Seismic shove, they land on a Leave. Choppers are down. This Aphelios as good as dead. Jinx gets excited. Hope's gonna pick up a huge double kill as AL continue to roll in the early phase. We're waiting for the Flandre outplay moments. Highly touted top laner for AL, and he was gifted a matchup with a Maokai top, and That's why you don't disrespect AL Flandre. The health boost gonna throw Shanji into the wall. He needs to be the one to tank up this turn aggro. Doinby takes it though to nowhere. Aki's got it next. He didn't think he was gonna have the turn aggro and gifts a trade kill back on the dive. He's 1 versus 4. He does not care. Yeah, he's gonna get caught here by the quickness knockup. Should finally fall down, but it's going to cost him so much more gold on the flip side.
Rocket.
A complete head-scratching game.
Rocket.
Oh, you called it. Hope even finds the trade again. He's been spotted out by Tarzan again. He's just jumping in, hopping through base at 90 minutes. There's no scared aura out of AL. This is not your jungle, Aki. It has been rented by AL LLC as Tarzan grabs himself another kill.
They can take Drake, they can also not take Drake.
Wait, PP God, he's gonna go down next, and yeah, that Otacon is gonna be for free.
Any game where I get to see any game where I get to see Doinby and Tarzan up against one another is still a good game, and I mean it just...
the last stand of NIP. They do have Tarzan very low. He pops the Crescent Guard to block a ton, if not all of the damage out of NIP. He's gonna go back in. They've got Hope's reset, and he's just chopping down a tree with ease, swinging that axe. Down to fall. Good flash away from Hope as PP God can be the real only engaged to lock him up. They do get the Lulu, but here comes the Gatling gun known as Jinx to terrorize Arcane and the League of Legends Summoner's Rift, this time to the tune of Hope. The final kills being collected, and here it is, folks. Just as advertised, Anyone's Legend, NIP, are going the distance. Bring on Silver Scrapes, bring on...
Oh no,
PP got swinging over. What is going on? Hope is alone. Where did Kyle go? He just gave up first blood. Flash secured. It doesn't stop here. Another 80 carry is locked in for one hell of a time. Shanks gets his revenge on the leave. So both marksmen have dropped. Kyle is stuck in enemy jungle. Fly into the rear view mirror. And they're going to give this one over to Doinby. No, PP God takes another kill. This is a 2-0 Alistair. Between the wall and a very, very angry boar. Here comes the two fights where everybody runs through each other. But it's Shanji of all people. Secure feats of warfare. Down goes Flandre as well. Shanji now gets jumped on by all of AL. But look how much space he's buying before he finally drops. NIP secure feats of warfare and go 2 for 1 in our first skirmish.
And it's PP God who found all 3 kills from the feat of warfare.
Top from KL onto PP God. The Alistair does not have the ult.
Here
comes the current call on the backside. Our first big fight breaking out in the do or die game 5. Aki still holding strong near the grubs. They have Shanji pinned. Remember, his Ragnarok is down. Flandre doesn't have World Ender, but he doesn't need it because Shanks is here to end the fight himself. Down goes Shanji. Aki to fall next. AL bite back when they need it most. Oh, Tarzan snipes Doinby. And Shanks knocks down a double! The revenge on the cusp of Tarzan! Clutch after play! Shanks looking for his 5th victim. There's nothing Shanji can do. Kills him all alone. Aki jumps in, but I don't think you want this smoke, booger. You're gonna get thrown around by the Yone blades. Goes into the Q3, forces out the bounce from Aki, but here comes Tarzan.
He predicts it!
Lethal Prison off the flash! Tarzan's playing at another level right now!
But they're fighting.
LPL split MVP due as he watches his team crumble. Beef served up on the menu. PP Khan goes down, but Tarzan's looking for more here. Big Inferno Bomb. Leave is forced down. Doinby desperate.
Burned from Leave. Now Aki goes in.
Oh, he's knocked out of his elastic slingshot. Perfect call by Tarzan. They force him into the passive, but it's just another free kill given over. Curtain call be damned. Shanji's trying desperately to find 1 kill. He picks up Hope. He's got the Ragnarok stack. Flandre is running out of World Ender stacks. Kyle is very low. Shanji's running them all down, but he can't commit and find any of the kills.
TP.
But he might just be gifted one. Shakes his TPing in, looking for Leave. Tarzan on the backside as well. It's pandemonium in the mid lane. Everybody's on top of each other, but somehow, who cares about that? Goodbye. It's Tarzan back with Doinby's number rent-free in his head as he sets up Shanks for another masterful kill. Just melt. That teleport was a one-way mission to a gray screen.
Before he respawns, and then a 10-second walk back out to the top side.
Another ult from Tarzan. Look who he gets again. It's Doinby who burns through. through the might of Hope's Inferno Bomb. Tarzan isn't anyone's legend no more. Here we go, Aki once again knocked out of the elastic slingshot. Tarzan continues to stay locked in as Shanks finds Leave through the barrels of Olaf and Zach. Down goes Leave and the hopes of NIP. And here's their last ditch effort, desperately trying to find shutdowns to keep this game alive, but they're going on to Kyle. That's not the target you want. They'll turn their attention back over and pick off Hope as well. But Shanks is staying up, gets the fate seal down. Doesn't find the kills yet though. How is Shanji still up with Aki? They're desperately trying to juggle, but Tarzan chases Shanji down, forces Aki into the passive, but he's not coming out on the right side. Gray screen for Aki. It's only the MVP Doinb left up, and Tarzan is on the hunt.
Shanji's doing great work taking out Shanks. Leaves already dead.
Oh no, Leaves already dead. PP got next. Right when NIP were starting to find some kills. They give up their bottom lane, and Doinb might be next. KL not going to find the taunt, but Tarzan's hunting for him. He's seeing red. All he wants is Doinb able to get out. There's some big knockups from Aki. The current call does what feels like negative damage, and Shane, that was a TP in from Shanji, and his health bar just got deleted. And now Tarzan can go for it all. They're teleporting the base. Anyone's legend wants the killer blow, and Shanks is going to find it on the lead. It's only Doinb, the split MVP left to watch his base fall in ruin to face JDG.